I am back with a late night swim project. Tonight I am sewing on piping to a sleeve. Add it to. Oop. Okay. So the shirt is kind of like a dark brownish gray, and I am sewing this purple piping onto it. I'm wondering if I should go a little bit lower or not. Nah. I feel like my tension is so loose. I'm gonna take this apart because y'all see that? I'm not sure what that is. It started out fine. Okay, let's try this again. And I am actually gonna bring it, it's just a slight bit lower. Okay. Just broke myself. All right, let's give it a try. It is still doing it a little bit. Let's see. Um, I'm wondering if I threaded it right. I did. I'm gonna move my setting to 2 and see if that works better. How are y'all this evening? I can't tell yet if it worked. I need to continue just a little bit longer. Can't tell. Let's try it onto 3.5 and see if that works better. I'm gonna go to 1.5 now. Hmm. 2.5 again. I think that's where I normally keep it at. You know what I think it is? I think the machine was stuck on the piping. That's probably what was causing it to loop. So as I sew, I should be pulling it, and I guess that helps with the length. I am right now sewing this piping onto the sleeve, really the armhole right now, of a shirt. It's a little bit intricate because I am doing the armhole, which has so many curves. So I have to kind of like, I hope I'm not too far away from the edge, you know? No, it looks like it's good because this is really a quarter and that's another quarter. So once it's done all the way to the edge, it'll be like 1/2 inch. So it's good for now. How are you guys doing? Okay, I'm nearly at the end of it. I am looking for my scissors. Thank you, Annalisa. Oops, sorry for the shaking. I'm gonna just leave a little extra to it. Yeah. Okay, so this is what we have. And then once it'll be sewn into the armhole, then it'll look like this. But like tighter. Like this. Okay, so now I am going to do the same thing, but for one side of the sleeve. Hold on, let me show you guys. So I'm going down on one side like this. I'm just making sure that I'm doing it on the right side. Okay, once it's sewn like this, then it'll be sandwiched into the seam. Okay. This right here will be slightly bulky. But it'll be okay. Really, I have some scrap pieces here. Let me actually see if any of these are long enough before I use a new piece. This one looks like it's just about right. So I'm gonna use this first instead. Let's see if any of these pieces is longer, because the longer the better. This one right here is a tad bit longer, so I'm gonna go for that one instead. Let's see. I'm thinking to fold it over the one that I just sewed. Okay. I think I want to move it closer to the edge, just a tad bit closer. And further up also. I am fighting with this. because it's so slippery. Okay. I guess whoever was working on this shirt first had also taken it apart. So there's like little thread pieces in the seam that I'm pulling out so that it's not in the way for me. I went to Macy's earlier and I was trying all these perfumes on, and when I was doing this, oh my gosh, my hand smells so good. And I tried this body glitter. Look, I don't know if y'all could see. Probably not. Oh yeah, there was one. It is so gorgeous. It was a body glitter by Dior, and it is also scented, but the scent kind of like blends in so well with whatever fragrance you pair it with. So perfect. Um, okay. Good evening. How are you? I haven't seen you in here in a long time. Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's give it a shot. I'm gonna turn you guys over so you could see again. Wait, I think that was a little bit too much over. I want y'all to see me too a little bit. I'm trying to get it still wet. I feel like I'm shaking it even more. Okay. Alright. This end is kind of difficult because there's not enough space for me to even pull on it yet. Okay. Oh, I have done so many more lives in between. I just kept them private. But I'm glad that you're doing well though. feels so itchy. Like sometimes when I work with certain fabrics, it just makes my skin itchy. Oh my gosh, I don't know what just happened, but my stitch length went all the way to 1.2 from 2.5. So I guess I was thinking that would be an issue, but I was like, I just turned on my sewing machine, so I don't know why it would be less, you know? But right before I came on live, I had this whole situation where my desk was falling apart, and then I had to like fix it, put the screws back in it, and I lost my foot for a second, found it on the floor. It was a thing. So I guess when I was trying to catch my machine, my finger must have hit the buttons. Girl, it is so irregular now, and I was like messing with the tension, thinking it was the tension. It was the stitch length all along. And I was like, why does it look like the length is shorter? I'm just like, it just can't be that. I should have checked. I should have checked. Finding it out just when I'm about to be at the end. Ooh! That was still bulky right there. Okay. You guys, look at this and look at this. Crazy. I'm thinking it's just my machine like not going over the piping part. The whole time it's my stitch length. But this will be in the seam anyway. It won't be seen, so it doesn't matter too much. However, my life would have been easier had I found out a little bit sooner that was the case. And now I am going to close it up. This right here is crazy. I don't even want to do it. This is insane. I don't even know how we're going to do this part because it's so bulky. It's like 3 crossing over each other. But okay. Ow. I have to sew on cuffs. I'm not sure yet how I'm gonna do the cuffs because um, I have to also do piping on the cuff, so I'm gonna do like maybe until this point and then stop so that I have enough to work with. It's insane, but so what? Get it? I see what you did there. Totally see what you did there. I am so sleepy, guys. It's almost 12 a.m. It's 5 minutes to 12. Okay. I'm gonna start a little bit lower than the point that I'm supposed to be at because I don't want it to be too bulky. I'll just go down later in the opposite direction. Okay. Let's try this. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I back stitch, it'll work. Yep. I don't know why backing always works, but going forward, it's never a thing when a piece is too bulky. Okay. This is a task because you want to be as close to the piping as possible, but not so into it. And of course, it's sandwiched in these two layers, so I can't really see. I just gotta go with touch. In the part that was originally sewn, I can use that as a guide. So YouTube gives your channel monetization when you have 1,000 subscribers, which I am almost at 500. And I know that you can get paid for certain things when you're at 500. So I hope that you guys like my content enough to keep subscribing. And once I'm at 1,000 subscribers, I want to give a giveaway. I want to do a giveaway. And I already got it. It's like a champagne, but it's the Veuve Clicquot, and it has the mini fridge cooler, so it's like the champagne in the cooler, and that'll be the giveaway. Yeah, so please help me get to 1,000, you guys. Yes, I am on my way, definitely. And I know there's like a lot of people from other countries following, but I think that for now I might just do the giveaway only in the US, and once I have like a bigger amount of subscribers, I'll look into different countries, because like shipping overseas is so like I just shipped something to my mom and it was supposed to be there between 2 to 5 weeks, and I did it July 10th, right? So that's what, 2 months ago. It is far over the 5 weeks. And I wouldn't want to say, oh, I'm shipping something to somebody overseas and they're like, oh, I still didn't get it, and the whole time, you know, it's going through customs and all that crazy stuff. So yeah. I also think I did a video on that. When did I do that? It was around Christmas, this past Christmas, I want to say. So probably last year I did a video. So if you guys want to see where I was talking about it and showing off the yellow Veuve Clicquot, it's somewhere on my channel. And I may have shown you guys mine. I ended up getting a pink one for myself, and then the yellow one will be for the giveaway, because the yellow one is more like a neutral one, you know, just in case a guy wins it. So it's like a yellow mini fridge with the original Veuve Clicquot champagne in it. And then for myself, I had the pink champagne, which honestly I like the yellow champagne more in like taste wise. I kept the pink because pink is one of my favorite colors, and also it kind of fits the aesthetic in my home. But yeah, if you guys want to enter the giveaway, definitely subscribe to my channel, and yeah, let's see where we get together. Okay, I will stop right here for now. Let's see, do I have any pins? No. I'm gonna turn it inside out so you guys can see. Sorry. Yeah, so let me tell you guys, I chose this champagne because I did this podcast, and the podcast is still up on my well, it's not really a podcast, kind of show, whatever you guys want to call it nowadays. I was thinking that it was more like a talk show, but it's called Fashion Fuse. And on this channel I was talking about all things fashion. So I would talk to different fashion professionals in the industry, up and coming and established, and these professionals would just tell me like what they do, tips and tricks of the industry, things that they didn't know, that they wish they knew before getting started, or how they basically got started. Whatever their story is, they would share with me. And I also told my story of how I started here in Atlanta in fashion, what prompted everything, and all that good stuff. So I honestly want to come back with it and do it, but you know, it takes a lot of editing, filming, coordinating everything. So I took a break because of the holidays. I was like, nobody's gonna sit there and watch when, you know, Christmas is happening and all of that. But at some point I'm going to start it up again. I thought it was a really amazing idea and something that I really want to keep doing. But during this moment that I would share with them, I would start off with a glass of champagne, kind of like making a toast to, you know, their story, whatever it is, their success, um, you know, us having a good moment and just cheering to whatever. But I wanted it to be with something very luxe and very elegant and classy. And we all know Moet and Chandon, but I also knew of Veuve Clicquot, just not a lot of people did. And I think it was just something I was willing to try. I like the branding of their company, and so I decided to go with that champagne, and I liked it. Like the first time I tried it, it's brut, so a little bit on the dry side, which I'm more of a sweet kind of girl, and it is somewhat sweet. Like it does have a little bit of sweetness to it, but it's just perfect all in all. So the first time I tried it, I was like, I need to get used to this. But the more I started doing it, I was like, I actually really like this. And after we did a toast, like, you know, we would all get, well, it would usually be me and one person. So we would toast, and we would get just like one glass, you know. Like there's one person that had, she was like, wait a minute, I need some more in my in my cup, in my glass. So you know, she had more than what I normally had or what everybody else had. But all in all, like afterwards, I would give them the whole bottle. Like I would put a cork in there again, and put it back in the paper, you know, like the brown paper bag, because technically you're not supposed to drive away the open liquor bottle. But I would just kind of like close it back up for them and, you know, give it to them so that they could enjoy it afterwards. And everybody, except one person, loved it. Like he doesn't drink, so you know, I got him something else and he liked that. But everybody else loved it, and I did too, because it was like you get to keep the bottle. And some people, you know, some people like kind of um, hold on to champagne bottles because they're pretty and you can like put roses in them or whatever. Or, I saw this girl, this is so off topic, but this girl, she would like hand paint a champagne bottle and gift it and kind of like personalize the bottle for every occasion. And I thought it was such a cute and clever gift. But yeah, we would do a toast. I'll give the bottle to the person, and then at the end of each episode, I would gift um, a coffee table book to my guest. And the idea for the coffee table book came from me always wanting coffee table books, but every time I wanted one, I was like, you know what? Maybe I should invest in other things. Like, I'll get a coffee table book later, but it's not a necessity, it's a want, you know? And for a long time, I would never really buy them, I would just always love them. And I thought it was a very clever gift um, after each episode to thank them for their time and, you know, sharing their story on my platform. But I really want to start doing it again. I just have no idea when, but hopefully soon. So yeah, I taste tested it and it was wonderful, and I am looking forward to gift it. So please get me to 1,000. Yay. So you two have experience with products and special occasions, and those things connect well. I know it always connects whenever somebody's like um, you know, find out the story behind something. It becomes so much more meaningful, you know. So yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, very great connection. I'm so excited. But back to the sleeve. This is what it looks like with the piping on there. Let's see. This is what it looks like. And then once the sleeve will be sewn into the armhole, it'll be like this. So I think this looks very nice. Very, very nice. I have one more to go. I am let's see. So basically you're doing the same thing on this sleeve that I've done before. I'm pinning it along so that we kind of follow the shape a little bit just to get me started. I might not pin all the way down, it depends. My favorite restaurant had the nicest staff and treat ladies and gentlemen so well. The live piano player, oh, I love that. That is so amazing. And all the tasty dishes, and there are many details I enjoy. Booths with shiny studded rivets. I'm not sure what the shiny studded rivets are, but this sounds so nice. There's something about the piano. I gotta learn how to play it because something about the piano makes you feel so awesome. Oh, okay. I think I have an idea of what that looks like. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go back to this. I'm gonna turn you guys over again. And back it up some. This is going so much smoother. I know you are skilled and doing your work. Thanks for reading my chat messages as they relate to your words and experiences. You are most welcome. I enjoy it when you guys actually interact with me and share stuff, and that makes it so much more fun than me just sitting here in quiet, in peace and silence. Yeah, so thank you for sharing that. Ah, you're enjoying pizza and chicken and dipping it in ranch. What kind of chicken? So before I stopped eating meat, I would always get some barbecue honey. Oh, that was so good. Or just barbecue. What kind of pizza are you eating? Oh my goodness, me and barbecue sauce go like this. I used to love pizza and barbecue sauce. Like even now, whenever I get a vegan pizza, I still gotta have some barbecue sauce on the side and just dip my pizza in it. I eat with my right hand and type with my left. 2-piece from Popeyes, okay. Leftover pizza from yesterday, Pizza Hut stuffed crust. Okay, that sounds good. Sounds really good. Whenever I get my vegan pizza, I get it from like mellow mushroom, and I'll have roasted peppers on there, barbecue sauce on the side. So good. Oh my gosh. Some roasted peppers, roasted onions. You know what? That Papa John's. Oh my god, that butter dip. Oof. Too bad they don't have a vegan pizza and vegan butter dip. I'm so glad that I managed to get this much done. So good. That's funny. But as I was saying, oh, I need to have this done by tomorrow, basically. And well, today, because it's already past 12. And I haven't sewn this late in a very long time. Like a very long time. Let's see, which is the longer one? Okay, this is the longer one, so I'm gonna go for this. But first, let's see. This one actually looks like it's a different kind of piping. It's not the same. It's the same color, but not the same material, not the same fabric. Mom and Pop pizza places, yes. There's been quite a few that I went to when I was in St. Louis and St. Charles. They were really good. Thank you. I'm glad that you're here too, honestly. Keep me company. But yeah, I do have a deadline on this. Well, I think it's really due on the 17th, but because the person that I'm assisting on this, I guess she has to finish it, because not everything that I have for it, like I don't have everything to finish it really, and so she's got to finish it, which means that I need to give it back to her on time, you know, for her to be able to do so. And I don't have any availability after tomorrow. Well, today, I keep saying tomorrow. After today, I don't have no availability. Like, I'm taking the weekend to myself. Really, from tomorrow afternoon on, I'm taking to myself. And so I want all the projects out of my house. So the piece that I was working on earlier, I have to steam it, but I'm also going to ask the stylist first if I should steam it, especially because they're traveling with it anyway. She might be the one to do the steaming once they get to the location. Yes, always take advantage of when you're in the mood and focus to work. Early is on time. Yes. I had this professor that used to always say, be in time. And we were always, because English is not my first language, I was like, be in time. That does not sound correct. It's be on time. And really, to be in time is to always be on time. So I love that. I'm being in time right now. And I saw this quote years ago. I guess to be on time is to be late, and to be early is to be on time. Wait, to be before time. To be before time is to be early. To be early is to be on time, and to be on time is to be late. There you have it. Guys, I'm having an inside joke here. Years ago, I used to so fast. Like, I would always like gas on the paddleway. And this girl used to go to school with, she would call me rabbit foot. Like, what? You gotta do it, Michelle Tanner from Full House TV show. Michelle Tanner, I never heard of that. Full House TV show. The Olsen twins, you must know them. Yes, I do. They are in fashion and do lots of business. Really, I had no idea that they did that. No idea about the Olsen twins. I mean, they're always fashionable when you see them, but I never knew what else they would do besides acting. Do you know some of the businesses that they have or own or are part of? Right here, we're just repeating the same step of closing up the sleeve. Oh, the Olsen twins played Michelle Tanner on TV. That was where they started. Okay. Oh, I had no idea. Let's see. I'm going to stop right about here again, just so that I can do the cuff later on. They took turns. Okay, they took turns on who was playing the toddler. interesting. So, like, is it something new or something older? Like, an older show when they were kids, maybe? See, I perfectly did back stitching and I had no issue. And as soon as I stitch forward, it wants to mess up. A fashion business is easy to find, but since they design for women, I don't know. Okay, you don't know the brand names. Okay, I'll look it up though. Because maybe I'm shopping their stuff and have no idea that it's theirs. So it'll be fun to know. Okay, shows from the late 80s and early 90s. John Stamos was there. Uncle Jesse, okay. Okay. That's fun to know. Alright, we got this part done. It's not as tight as the other one, to be honest. But it still looks good. I'm not about to redo it at all. And that's a little thread broken out. Let me cut that off. That is so awesome. Okay. Yeah, this is it. I need to figure out how the sleeve, no, the cuffs need to be done. Part of me is like in the mood, so I'm like, okay, let's just keep going. But I feel like I can barely keep my eyes open, so I probably should not keep going. But let's see, it is now 12:29. Okay. Let me trim. I can feel this thread right here. I'm gonna cut them out. Ooh. Okay, welcome back. What perfumes do I like? So, you know, like how everybody's like, oh, this is citrusy and musky and it has hints of vanilla. I'm not that girly yet, you know, I don't know that much. I'm not that deep into it. Um, but for the parts that when I'm smelling them and my cousin is like, oh, this is very citrusy and very vanilla, I guess, what was my point? The ones by Dior that are like that, I like. Um, I have Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming, and I cannot tell you if it's musky. I know it's floral, you know, because the name also gives it away. I definitely love that one. I have, what is it? I just bought it recently. I'm not sure if that's, oh my gosh. It is something that I've wanted for, not for a long time actually. I went into Sephora, smelled it, and was like, oh my gosh, I gotta come back for it. And I guess the next week I came back for it because I was like, yeah, no, I need that. What is it though? Coco Chanel, I think. Isn't it Chanel? I wonder. I almost want to go get it. But that one, my mom got me a Scandal back in 2019, and I still have it because I only wear it when I'm going out summer fancy and I want to feel nice and grown, and you know, I put that one on. I honestly don't use Pantene anymore. Well, I never really bought it. Like I've used it a couple of times, like staying over at a friend's house and they have it. Ooh, Mercedes-Benz cologne. That sounds very nice and fancy. I do like the Sauvage by Dior. I guess it's Savage in English. But that one is really nice. I like the Eau de Parfum, and the Parfum is really nice too though. But the Eau de Parfum is more, I do know that because I've read it. That one is more vanilla and citrus, and that one is very nice to me. So I guess I like very sweet, very floral. What else? Sweet, floral, citrusy. There's this one Coco Chanel that I want to go back for. That one has like a floral scent, and it was really like a summer scent. But the summer's almost over. This is like really fresh. However, I could still get it and, you know, make it my winter scent anyway, and just like a day scent. It's really nice and fresh during the day, not so much during the night. The one that I have by Chanel, that one I would say is nice for evenings too. I mean, I wear it whenever I go out, whenever I feel like I want to smell, you know, a little bit extravagant, and I put it on. And my Miss Dior, that one is my go-to also, but it is a little bit of a stronger scent, I will say that. Pantene, okay. Yes, a lot of shampoos do last for a couple hours, but I use the conditioner by Shea Moisture, and I recently got a conditioner by Spoilchild, and oh my gosh, that one smells really sweet and floral, but also citrusy, and kind of like what is it? A blood orange? Is that the name of the fruit? Grapefruit. It reminds me of a grapefruit scent, and I really like that a lot. I've used it once so far. And in my hair products, I like coconut hibiscus, which is very nice and sweet, but also coconutty, and like the hibiscus makes it really nice. So all in all, I like citrusy, I like floral. That's by far my favorite. Vanilla undertones are really nice. muscadine. Well, that's more like champagne, I guess. But magnolia is really nice, but sometimes magnolia kind of reminds me of more like bathroom scents, you know? Yeah. So yeah. But I'm very sleepy, so I'm gonna go shower and lay down. It was so much fun chatting up with you guys and sewing, as always. And I hope to see you guys very soon in my next live video. You remind me of sweet Christian women who are aware of this crazy world but still are curious, intelligent, know themselves, speak gently, and navigate it all. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Like, it is a bit difficult because I like nice things, right? And a lot of these nice things are some of the brands, like the people behind it, you know, like you don't want to support them, you don't want to buy the products because of the people and the spirits behind them, but also finding like things that are more neutral. So I still have like my average brands like YSL and Dior, and I am prayerful about them because like you can't support it all and all the people, you know what I mean? So it's finding a good balance. And also like sometimes I'm like not sure if this is a good brand to support, but then I'm also looking at the service, you know, that it provides me. So sometimes I'm like, okay, this is really good for me, or it helps me, or it makes me feel good, makes me smell good. So I'll pray about it, and if I feel like it's okay for me to get it, I'll still get it. But we need more Christian brands that would be dominating, and you know, um, yeah. But then again, we also have to remind ourselves that we are in this world, not of it. So being in this world also means that you're gonna have to buy some stuff from people that, you know, don't believe the same thing as you. Um, but it's important to just, you know, use wisdom on whatever you purchase. And so, yeah, that. But thank you for that. That was really sweet of you. Yeah. Yes, brand integrity is very important to me. Very important because whatever you spend your money on, you kind of like come into agreement with those things. Hey, good night. How are you? See you next time again. Yeah. Yes, a lot of the supply chains are kind of like exploitation, you know, so I want to be very careful with what I purchase. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm just a girl. I want these nice things, you know, look good and smell good, and you know what I mean? But I do also want to be very aware with everything. So, yeah. But I will leave you guys with that. I hope you have a wonderful night, you all. Thank you for joining me. I love it when I see, you know, familiar people back in the comments. That's just so amazing to me. All right, y'all. Have a great night. See you soon. Bye.